Hey, it's Nintendo Shintaro for 2011 here in MannytendoWolverine. That's what those registered and chosen not to Switch channel. On Twitter, Instagram, BitChute, Brighteon, Odyssey, Rumble, etc. Your social media platform you guys go on. Anyways, today, it's gonna be tomorrow by the time you guys see prayer summer reaction thing for the Final Fantasy stuff that came out online like 4 or 5 days ago. The little real bad, embarrassing, cringe compilation videos was there not too long ago. Anyways, a little bit extra Nintendo news today, whenever you guys see this, but I guess CEO, President of Nintendo still, Mr. Shintaro FuroKawa, if any people don't remember his name was, might as well be playing Nintendo music in the background because it's what I'm playing. It's Wario music from back in the day, so it says, Nintendo talks about the Switch's lifespan. I know this is like the oldest out of the other two, when Amazon changed the logo thing to the real bad WW2 person, they can't even say on YouTube anymore. Anyways, this comes from Brian Ashcraft, so it says, Nintendo Switch was launched March 3rd, 2017, just as the console passes 4 years. Nintendo President Shintaro FuroKawa discussed the hardware and the lifespan in new interviews from Nikkei Business. It says, quote, for a company, it's the biggest topic. What we should do next as a console passes its 5th year of its hardware life cycle and its process of getting longer. FuroKawa explained, the executive added, and the great care is given other owners are continuing the use of their consoles. Nikkei Business, if I'm saying that right, did not ask the exec one of the recent Switch redesign rumors, but the interview does shed light on how Nintendo developed their new hardware and their company's approach to the innovation. The publication did point out that depending on how things are handled, the console's lifespan can get a bit longer. As quote, as corrupt Mr. Furukawa replied, regardless of the Switch's lifespan, I often say that this entered a middle phase, so he explained that because the Switch can be played as a traditional home console as a portable, so there are a lot of other possible games that are linked into the other life cycles. Okay, cool stuff. But anyways, yeah, as we move along with this thing right here, I will say this. I'm a little nervous if they don't come out another 2-3 years for Nintendo Switch Pro. That would be pretty kick-ass if they finally do it. And anyways, I'm going to switch to the other news. It sounds like this music better, but let's continue. As Furukawa said, was asked about the development for the time transfer hardware, to which he replied, quote, we're always doing R&D. According to Furukawa, that he said the hardware and sometimes dev teams are in the same building as in close communications, therefore they're able to come with new ideas and proposals because you must do all sorts of the various preparations to make a new one console. Truth is that you cannot stop. Ultimately, the deciding factor is to go whether or not forward becomes an actual product or whether it creates a brand new experience. Yet even though this was the first few years that the Switch has been widely successful, Furukawa says is complacent, as currently the Switch is exceedingly favorable in achievements. Alright, it's cool. They're also good. They also have a few paces of mind. He also said no matter what hits the entertainment business, people say someday to lose interest. Up until now, we have repeatedly said the experience of our own as business is taking a nosedive. As quote, because of this, I myself had to, within the company, do not have all the current state of affairs that will keep going and going. For Furukawa, he believes that every single year is a do-or-die situation. Says, quote, you must give new customers fresh surprises, and our existence can slip into obscurity at any time. I always have this kind of sense of crisis. Yeah, horrible thoughts, views, and opinions. So he still didn't talk to anybody about the Switch Pro. He just wants to keep the Switch going more and more longer. I just hope it's like another 2-3 more years, because if it goes past 2024, 2025, that's going to be kind of ridiculous. Should have had another version of the Switch by then, or something completely all different altogether. Who knows? This is the one I want to talk about before we get into that. It's 20th anniversary of Conker Bradford Day, and you saw by my freaking my thumbnail. I had a lot of, let's say, almost raunchy, but not really R34 lewdness fan art thing, but I decided to put Conker Bradford Day in there too. And his little girlfriend Barry, that looks like the one I just talked about here the other day, about the Lola Bunny thing that happened. Anyways, so this comes from Phil Hayden from Game Bites. So it says, I'm gonna read half the article and then I'm gonna read the whole thing, maybe. So it's Conquered by Faraday is released on N64 on March 5th, 2001, and notoriously one of the most vulgar games on the platform. On the surface, Conquer plays like a typical Rare platform of all time, like Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64. However, underneath its playful aesthetic is profanity-infused comedy that's full of charm. As a character, Conquer the Squirrel is better with a cast of Cheer the Looney Tunes. Cheers the Looney Tunes. He's something of a drinker and made extremely apparent. And the hangover he's suffering during the first level. In fact, Conquered by Faraday is sort of one of those 90s team road trips wherein a bunch of anthropomorphic animals. I'm not gonna lie, I think it was supposed to be 1998 and 99 when this came out, because this one Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong 64, Star Fox, all that shit came out. That came out in the early 2000s and stuff, so it's crazy because I think it came out when GameCube came out and got a lot more overshadowed. That's sadly what it was, so you guys can read the rest of this part right here if you want. Because all Conker wants to do is to return home to Lola Bunny ripoff girlfriend Barry. Unfortunately, Conker's trip home was involving some various domestics along the way, from assisting a ranchy sunflower to battling a mighty opera-singing poos, however you say that. Conker's got a long shift ahead of him, not to mention the land's partner, the tension that wanted to use him as a replacement, like, apparently just the right size. And talks about how Rare or whatever is the one that was bought out from Microsoft and Xbox, so that's why he wasn't able to do it. Yeah, so unfortunately it didn't happen. Well, that was good here. The game has since been a cult following, with Rare making the two subsequent re-releasing of the game. The first re-release, Conquer Live Unloaded, is something of a censored remake, released exclusively on the original Xbox. Oh, okay. So yeah, overall thoughts and opinions. Not really much to say about Conquer. This is one of those games I unfortunately missed because I didn't have an N64 at the time. I did have GameCube, but not N64. I'll be like 2 years later at the time, unfortunately. So I never got the chance to play this thing. It was such a beautiful looking old school 90s thing, even if it was 2001. Of course, his girlfriend Bear was one of the most hottest pieces of ass. Like, probably, not gonna lie, I probably thought to so much R34 that trick so much back in middle school, man. Chick was a freaking goddess. Not even in high school. Even before I got in there, just crazy. But let's go into, unfortunately, a little bit more serious freaking topic here. It's a little bit freaking sad bullshit because I thought it was really, really effing stupid, to be honest. Because, come on. Really? Come on, Amazon. Are you kidding me? Yahoo News. So it says, this guy, I'm just going to talk about it for a little bit because very says Amazon changes the oval app that resembles that WW2 evil bad person. I can't say. So, read 3 minutes ago is from Christian Criddler. So it says, Amazon has quickly changed its main shopping. This is almost a week old by the time you guys see this. After commentators said the recent redesign looks like evil bad WW2 person. This is launched in January. The icon depicts a strip of blue tape over the Amazon Smile logo, but some observers said it resembles a toothbrush more than a mustache associated with that evil Yotzi sort of director. This technology giant has now changed its design to fold a blue tape on customers' feedback. Amazon told BBC First News the icon has been trialed in a few countries before the change has been made. It says LMAO, I completely missed on some Twitter here tweet. The new icon looks less like that person. Yahtzee Neo person, I can't say. So it also goes on to say branding agency Coley Porterbell chief executive Vicky Bullen said, unfortunately for Amazon, the visualization of the parcel tape on the original logo immediately associated as a Neo person, Neo bad evil mustache, has a shape that's forever embedded in our subconscious brains as well, not the best associate brands for our credit and doorstep, unquote. The app logo, which appears to be based on the brown Amazon parcel company signatures on blue, Amazon said, we quote, we designed our new icon to spark anticipation, excitement, and joy with our customers starting their shopping journey on their phones, just as they want to do when they see our boxes on their doorstep. Our customers has tweeted, my parents use Amazon nearly every day. They're going to be lost for the next few days. When they asked if Amazon was gone, they looked at the cardboard and said, that dude, the Neo evil person. Amazon's new app logo looks like Thermal's downloaded the re-inch section. I can't read the rest of them, but you guys, the stories continue, so I'll leave it right there. Another customer said it's not just a rip-off Scotch tape, it's a ripped-off Scotch tape similar to the shape on top of the smiling mouth. It's like a happy card award of that WW2 bad guy for me. Yes, overall thoughts and opinions, the world's just going insane. Probably gonna go to hell in a handbasket, unfortunately, but and this dude is a lot of evil, effed up shit. You get me wrong. He definitely did, that's why. The whole thing, it's that freaking thing went a long time ago, not even a long time ago, 2 months ago, before Bo Jeedon became president. It was that dude Trump or whatever. And they all compared, him as followers are all neo, you know whatsies, Yotsies, or something. So the dude from Clownfish TV says neon, he called them Yahtsees or something. Anyways, that's all I gotta say for now. I'm out of here. Make subscribe button down below. It's hard to understand. I'm done. Hopefully Nintendo puts that Switch Pro another 2-3 years instead of 5 years. I just want it in my freaking hands. That's it. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, fingers as always. Takuzuki Kimojis, I'll see you when I see you guys every night, wherever you know, for Thursday, movie to Shield, including video game industry news, and online news, internet news, Twitch news, drama news, reaction vlogs as well. And that's it. Take it easy. Peace out. My sauerkraut. Ladies and gentlemen, see you awesome people on the flip side. I'm out here. Later.